And get ready for the heat. We begin at noon with a look at our sunny sky cams across our area. With 5 days of triple-digit heat arriving today, Multnomah County has issued a state of emergency. So that means the county is stepping up efforts to make sure that vulnerable people are safe in these extreme temperatures. Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Stephanie Domerat. Now, with temperatures expected to reach 100, we are declaring a weather impact alert day. So let's get right over to meteorologist Chris McGinnis with a look at the timing of this and also how long it will last. Chris?
Yeah, good afternoon, Stephanie. We are in it. We are in the midst of our weather impact alert days. The excessive heat warning continues through 8 p.m. Monday, and there's a strong argument to suggest it may have to be extended a day into Tuesday. So that is why our weather impact alert days continue through Tuesday. The impact, of course, is excessive heat, and the need is basically to do everything you can to stay cool, right? So stay out of the sunshine during the heat of the day, avoid strenuous activity during the heat of the day, stay hydrated, of course. And most importantly at this point is to, check on folks that don't necessarily have access to air conditioning, because that is going to be a real issue as we get into day 2 and 3 and 4 of this heat wave. All right, this map that I'm showing you right now is the temperature change from 24 hours ago. Now remember, yesterday PDX got up to 92 degrees, Salem got up to 94. Salem's already 7 degrees warmer at noon than it was 24 hours ago. We are same, 7 degrees warmer here in Portland than yesterday. Tillamook is 14 degrees warmer than yesterday at this time. And the big picture across the state shows most of us generally a good 5 to 8 plus degrees warmer right now than 24 hours ago. It's 86 in Beaverton now. We're 83 in Wilsonville, and Salem checking in with 88. A temperature of 85 plus at noontime generally bodes well for getting up to 100 degrees or better during the afternoon, especially this time of the year. And that's where we sit right now at PDX. It's 85. The freezing level, also an indication that the atmosphere above us is warming, is as high as it's been in the last couple of days. We're up to 16,000 feet with the freezing level, so the atmosphere above us is getting warmer as well. All right, again, the extended excessive heat warnings continue up and down the I-5 corridor. It includes the Coast Range, the Gorge, portions of the Columbia Basin as well. And with that in mind, we've got a very hot forecast. I've got us at 100 or real close to it today here in Portland, 101 tomorrow, 104 on Sunday. All of these would be new record highs. And guys, Stephanie, it continues into early next week as well. We'll have a look ahead to when we can expect a cool down, some relief from the heat coming up in just a few minutes.
Just so hot. All right, Chris, we'll see you again soon. Thank you. And with that state of emergency in Multnomah County, 3 cooling shelters are now open. Cook Plaza on Southeast Stark and Gresham, Portland Covenant Church on Northeast MLK, and the Hugo on Northeast 82nd, all opened at noon today. They will stay open until 10 o'clock tonight. And TriMet will provide free rides to anyone going to a cooling space. Now, these locations will be staffed by government and nonprofit workers, offering food and water to anyone who needs it. The county is also asking people to check on their neighbors, especially those who don't have AC. Dr. Caroline King, a physician with Kaiser Permanente, says heat exhaustion can escalate to heat stroke when your body can no longer regulate its own temperature.
If you're not feeling well and you've been outside for a long time, you really need to seek a cool area, drink lots of fluids, not necessarily just water. You want to replenish your hydration with water, but also electrolytes.
Now, Clark, Washington, and Clackamas counties will also have cooling shelters open that started today. For a full list of locations and times, just visit KGW.com. Well, your home's AC is going to be working overtime this weekend, so we do have some expert advice on how to help your AC run more efficiently. Clark Public Utilities says most AC systems generally cannot cool a home much more than 20 degrees below your outside temperature, meaning if it's 102 outside and your thermostat is at 65, you're essentially wasting energy, and it will lead to a drastic increase in your energy bills. Instead, using nature as a way to cool your home can help counter that.
That means that in the morning, we can open windows up, have that kind of heat escape out of the house, have that cool come in. That'll offset how much that air conditioner has to work later on that day.
So if you don't have AC at home, you will want to keep your shades down during the hottest parts of the day to try to hold on to as much of that cooler air as you can. It's also important to avoid doing anything that will create excess heat in your home, like using your oven, dishwasher, or even doing laundry during those peak hours of the day. And even with hot temperatures, the rivers are still very cold. AMR has lifeguards stationed at High Rocks Park in Gladstone and Glen Auto Park in Troutdale. It's already been a busy year for them. A reminder to always wear a life jacket if you're going in the water. You can rent them for free from AMR, and they can be a lifesaver really during this cold water.
Cold temperatures can be really dangerous. They can send you into cold shock and affect your motor function if you're getting in, especially at the peak of the day when the water hasn't reached its max level and then the temperature is really hot. That difference in air and water temperature can be a big shock on the body, and we just want to make sure people are aware of that and staying safe.
It's also important to remember to stay hydrated and avoid alcohol if you plan on swimming. And with this hot weather, fire officials are putting burn bans into place. Clark County joins Multnomah, Clackamas, and Washington counties, officially issuing a burn ban today. The Portland Metro counties issued theirs earlier this week, so that means no fire pits or burning yard debris. Outdoor grills are still okay, but fire officials are asking people to be extremely cautious if you plan on using one. And take a look at this video of a fire in Northeast Portland. Now, this torched a pile of wooden pallets and spread to a building on Northeast 47th near Columbia Boulevard. This happened yesterday. It got so big that Portland Fire brought in a rig with a 6,000-gallon tank that they typically would use to extinguish airplane fires. This started around 7:30 last night. Eventually, the building did collapse, but crews were able to keep other nearby buildings and businesses from catching fire.
This business recycles wooden pallets. There's an incredible amount of fuel on site, so we're going to be here for quite a while.
Of course, I'm grateful that my building didn't burn down, but I'm sad for my neighbors.
Now, the cause of that fire is under investigation. And look at that, a fireworks show over the Willamette River last night. That happened at, of course, the Waterfront Blues Festival. That was the fireworks show. Organizers say it's Oregon's largest 4th of July fireworks celebration. And the Blues Festival does continue through the weekend. Lucinda Williams and Margot Price are two headliners tonight. Organizers have misting stations and a place to refill water bottles. And if it gets too hot, there's also a chill center across the street on the 2nd floor of the Marriott. Now, we caught up with a few concert goers who flew in from across the country to be here.
This is like right up my alley. I totally love it. Back home, it's around the same temperature in Connecticut. The public tap, I have never seen that anywhere on the East Coast. That's totally amazing that you guys have that. It's unbelievable. Stay hydrated and stay in the shade as much as you can.
I am just thankful for all the sprinklers.
Oh yes.
And
They
don't
help a
forget,
lot.
yeah, and don't forget sunscreen, guys.
But when you come to a festival like this and there's 6 stages, or 3 stages, you could check out a band here, go see a band there, and you find new people that you didn't know about.
A lot of fun to be had down there. I have a feeling those misters are going to get a lot of use this weekend. And remember to bring your sunscreen, your hat, and your shades as well. Details on tickets, by the way, at waterfrontbluesfest.com.